Chavis, thank you. All right, can you believe it is
I got some pictures.
appropriate for postcard writing?
Absolutely, postcard pictures. A storm of comedy coming this weekend. 3 comedians take the stage.
Are we on? Yeah.
Are we on? These young kids today.
I can do it. I mean, if you want.
No, go ahead, Todd.
I'm tired. I got nothing to.
That's all right, Todd. Go ahead.
Can I be Stella today?
Yeah, you want to be Stella?
Hi, everybody. Did she talk like that? No?
Can we introduce who you guys are first?
Nah, why do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to confuse everybody. Did you know that it's April? It's been since April since you guys have been out here. Not necessarily you, but the comedians. It's that time of year again. Comedians taking the stage at the Improv over there, Fantasy Springs. Every weekend starting tonight through mid-April. And joining us this morning are 2 of the comedians performing this weekend. I thought I heard applause. Allan Havey Brett Walkow. Now, gentlemen, tell us about your excitement level about being in our valley this weekend while Bill Clinton's in town.
Well, actually, just being up at this time is a wonderful thing.
Sure.
In fact, this is the first time I've ever seen a morning show.
Sure.
And it looks so real.
Yeah.
Like you're right there.
You can come out and touch me.
I get it now, though. You are the people that are driving home. Like, when I'm driving home, you're the people that are jogging, right?
Well, yeah. I try to jog at 1:30 in the morning.
I dressed up, though, see?
Let's see. Oh,
Am I rocking it?
sweatpants today.
This is how I dress up.
So when we stagger into liquor stores at 7 in the morning, you're the people actually getting up and getting coffee.
Well, no, we're getting our dinner at that point.
Oh.
We're past that point. So yeah,
Bill Clinton's in town.
On Clinton. Yeah, you excited?
I want to caddy for him today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to sneak in there.
You can just call him?
Yeah, obviously we're very, very happy to have Bill here, but I know comedians were
Is it
very,
Bill?
yeah.
Is it really? Is it Bill now?
Yeah.
You just call him, it's Mr. President.
Mr. President. Okay, but you guys are always happy to have him in the White House or around just because, you know, he's kind of good for you, isn't he? Comedians in general.
He was for a while.
He was.
Then he started that foundation, started helping people, really screwed things
Started
up.
going to Haiti.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him, but for about a year and a half, he was top stuff. And then Bush came in, and those were the salad days of comedy. Those were beautiful. 8 years of solid Bush. It was fantastic.
There's a joke there.
Not when you can say this early in the morning.
So I'm trying to skew this, obviously political, but what is your act? How does your act go, both of you guys? Is it political? Is it just life observations?
Mine's more like a buffet.
Sure.
You just go along, get a little topical stuff, a little political stuff. What about you, Brett?
That's my act, pretty much.
Sure, understood. So a lot of yelling, a lot of insulting.
Oh, yeah, you know what I always tell my mom?
Crying.
I always tell her, I go, they actually pay me now to make the stupid noises I used to make in the car and piss you off with. So that's why you paid for college, Mom.
And what college is that?
I didn't go to college.
Boy, you couldn't tell from that last bit.
I went to UC Irvine for a year, but then I went to New York for theater school.
Gotcha.
Theater school, yeah. I went to Florida State.
Oh, FSU.
BFA in theater.
What do you think about Bobby Bowden getting the boot a couple years ago?
A couple years ago? Wow. Really, keeping it topical?
Yeah.
I'm really happy he got the boot.
Really?
Yeah. We need some young blood in there. He wasn't doing that well. He wasn't a good game coach. You get down to the fourth quarter, he didn't know what time it was. He was one of those old Southern guys. What, is the game over? Is the game over? No. We want a young guy in there that has a watch.
Let's get topical. What do you think about them firing Lee Corso back in the day? No, I'm joking. You said you wanted topical. I want to do something that happened in 1974.
How about this app for textbooks for kids?
I love hockey, too.
The Improv Comedy Club starts tomorrow night. It runs every Friday and Saturday through mid-April. There are 3 comedians each weekend. What, the other guy couldn't wake up?
No, it's a lady, Kat Simmons, so there's something for the ladies coming out. We're going to have a good show. We'll actually have punchlines tonight and tomorrow night at the Improv.
Punchlines?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Actually, we got something else. Now, we know that you went on that stage.
Yeah.
Let's focus. No, give me the rap.
But we know we have time for everybody out there in TV land can be on stage. We're having a contest at the improvcc.com. And you can be a comedian.
Yeah, if you can be this funny, come on out.
That's basically what I was saying, but I wanted to be nice.
To get tickets and to find out more about the Improv Comedy Club and how Todd Pyro's not going to do it this year, head to KPSP Local2.com. But we're giving away 2 packs of tickets.
Yeah, we got a pack.
We got a pack.
That's crazy talk.
It's at tomorrow's 10 p.m. show. Caller number 7 and 10 win.
And free DVDs.
1-800-409-2WIN. Caller 7 and 10. Gents, thank you for joining us. As always,
Todd,
a pleasure.
thank you very much.
I
Really
promise
enjoyed it.
I'm going to leave the stage to you, gents, this week.
Will you give Stella a kiss for me?
No, because last time I did that, I had to go up to Human Resources. Oopsie. Move over Facebook and Twitter. There's a new social media site in town, something up Walkaw's area over here.
Yes.
One you can, because it's your thing.
I didn't know we got to talk about it.
Read
That's
this.
why I was rushing.
Read
Up
the
next, we see
see what's big in Pinterest. Break Todd in the face. I don't understand.
Or teleprompter. Read the
You're watching KPSP Local 2, where local comes first.